Hey guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? I just did my hair, so it's wet, so I have to comb it. Well, of course it's wet because I just did it, but I have to comb it for a lot for the over the next 3 hours that it takes to dry, so it dries well. So sorry about that if that's a thing, if that's a problem. But um, anyway, I just wanted to chat this morning. I don't know why not. Um, I did my final take of so this is Love by Van Halen, um, and I just had more. I just had more in me. I still wanted to keep playing guitar, and I didn't want to stop. But I thought I want to learn something on guitar, so I just after I did the take, the fifth take of so this is Love, I decided, well, let me try to learn D by Randy Rhoads, and so I tried it. I got my CD out, and I learned it. And I probably took about 20 outtakes or so, but I caught two that were good enough to put on there, which I thought were not too bad. And uh, I want to first address the negativity that came my way in these things. Someone said it, complete disrespect. Well, sorry, but not sorry. I'm a musician. I play music. It's even more disrespectful if first of all, if I didn't keep help show my appreciation for him, and maybe keep it, give someone else a chance to listen to something he wrote. That would not only be disrespect itself, but that would be cowardice. Whatever, but whatever. It's a free world. I can play what I want. And fact is, the haters can't read my mind, and I don't disrespect Randy. And I thought I was happy doing that song. Someone had suggested me to do it about 6 months ago, and it's funny when you're learning that song, you have to go chord to chord or phrase to phrase, more like. And every time you do it, you think, I better get this, or I'm not going to be able to go to the next phrase. It keeps you on pins and needles, kind of. It's very challenging to learn D, because if you even don't know one of the passages, you can't play the whole song. If you can't figure out every single passage in that, you end up not being able to play it. So, and I did enough takes to get a couple that I can tolerate, and I hope you guys enjoy them. Anyway, I want to also say this. I don't say this a lot, but I want to. I want to thank all the people that subscribe to my channel, who watch my channel, who comment, and that includes the haters. I want to thank the haters too. I want to thank all the people that are involved in my channel, whether they're haters, likers, whatever. I want to thank all of you for participating in my channel, and maybe I'm learning something from the hate too. Maybe I'm learning something. Maybe I'm learning to forgive again, because last time I had to forgive something was like my dad. But forgiveness actually helps a person. You can't forgive if you have nothing to forgive, and so being persecuted can actually be a blessing, because it gives you a chance to show, to test your forgiveness, not the other person's. And so that's cool. And then sometimes and the other two things are also cool, is that sometimes the haters actually start to sound like they have some good in them, as far as their comments. They'll say, they'll rag on me, but then they'll say, but how are you doing? Have a nice day. I think that's cool. It's showing that it's not you can't just be one thing only, and it shows that even my haters, I can love them too, and I can appreciate them and thank them. And the other thing is, if they say the right thing at the right time, they can actually give me instruction. They can actually help give me ideas, and that's cool. A lot of my ideas, I didn't think of every idea that I do on my channel. I've gotten ideas from commenters, from people that that I talk to on my walks or whatever, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys, your input to give me ideas on what to do. And speaking of that, on the numbers thing, where I have a message. It is a message, and I coded it in numbers and said it all out loud. I think it's 69 numbers, and it's that would be 23 groups of 3. And I almost want to give a hint to it, but I'm not sure I should, because then it'll take away from the fun and the accomplishment of whoever breaks the code. So I don't think I'm going to say anything about it, about a hint as far as how I coded it. Just believe me, it's logical, and it is possible to crack it, of course. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope someone cracks it. And it's a cool message. So thanks for the idea to do that. The person that suggested that, appreciate that. I do appreciate everyone on my walks that gives me such love and good energy. I really don't want to say them, like if I know someone's name, I don't want to say them, because that's not my, but just know that people give me good energy and love me on my walks, and I really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. And again, with the Randy Rhoads thing, with the D thing, my confidence as a guitar player kind of went up. The fact that I was able to learn that, I just wasn't sure I'd be able to. And that was good for me to try, And I'm reiterating the breakthrough I had yesterday about the alternate picking. I realized that I don't have to work on alternate picking anymore, and I've basically mastered it to my standard, and I'm happy about that. That's part of what led me to be able to do D, because I'm not focused so much on something outside of the song I'm learning. I'm focusing just on that song, those notes, and that's that thing I'm doing right there. And the fact that I'm no longer dwelling on alternate picking, I probably made it possible to do D. So that's cool. And I want to remind about the puzzle. Anybody who solves it, the first person that solves it, you can, any favor from me that's reasonable. You can come over to my house and sit out on the front porch with me. You can go live with me. You can get a guitar lesson from me, whether live or in person, and or whatever. Just I almost want to give a hint, but then that'll make it. I don't want to make it easier than it should be. So, but it is logical, and it's very, very hopeful someone will solve it. Yeah, so I'm liking the summer. I'm liking the good weather. Believe it or not, it takes me a minute to get used to it from being in the cold so long from winter, but I think I'm basically used to it. So, anything else? So anyway, I love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.